Sport Wales mentioned it in a meeting after we were having a conversation around the time-consuming element of recording volunteer hours, because we're all trying to evidence how much impact our volunteers are having. However, time used by administering that sort of negates the saving that you're making, if that makes sense. So Sport Wales came through with it from a meeting.
I volunteer because I want to get experience from coaching, just in case I have a second choice to go into coaching. I just got into it now and I enjoy it. And well, I've done around 100 hours, I think. Volhours, the app, at the start we had to make an account, download it, and then we just put our hours in under Sports Caphillis, and we have to say like what time we did it, what day, and then what activity it was. I think anyone could use it really.
I volunteer because I want to be like a PE teacher when I'm older in the RAF or in schools. Just learning how to become a coach and learning different games to play with kids and all that. I've volunteered for just over 150 hours, I think. In this programme I'm doing Sport Leaders, it's the way we log our hours. So I heard it from Sport Caphillis. It's really simple. Yeah.
Volunteer because I really enjoy coaching and things, and I think I've developed so many skills through volunteering as well. It's been really beneficial when I've been writing CVs and applying for university and stuff, and it's all just really good experience. Yeah, I've heard of this app Volhours, and it seems much more like convenient because you can just track them all on your phone, and that would be so much easier than walking down and doing it by paper. I've seen people, some younger volunteers now have been introduced to that, so it would be cool for me to do that as well. It looks really good and it looks like it's quite straightforward and easy, and it's just much more convenient, I think.
We just from March onwards now we've obviously gone with the Volhours app. Our volunteers are finding it much easier. We've got an incentive program off the back of that then as well, so it's easier for us now to see where the volunteers are at and how many hours they've got. So we've got certificates and little incentives in place now for them. It's easier for us and and much easier for the volunteers, and we're finding the volunteers are enjoying their experiences more now because it's easier for them to log their hours. Transition between the log sheets and the Volhours is certainly reduced the time of we're putting in, and it's a much easier process for us to log hours.
I've been here since I was volunteer at 13, and now a couple of years later I'm leading the team, so we're trying to get more people more active more often. Yeah, so we're a team of about 14 full-time sport development officers. We've got about 60 paid coaches underneath that, and a wider network of about 350 volunteers, which is vastly growing at the minute. We engage with schools, we engage with local communities, and we just try and make sport, physical activity, recreation as accessible to people as we can. I've got all of my members of staff, all 15 of them, all have a login. They all go in and they select the volunteers that have been working in their area of work, click approve, and then it's away. So within every week they can log in, and within that time frame the volunteers have got them approved. The old paper-based system, the volunteer wouldn't necessarily know that they had those hours approved until they had a certificate that they've done 50 hours, for example. So now the volunteer can track it, we can keep an eye on it, and we've got that live data in front of us. In the last 12 months we saved over £8,000 of what would have been paid coaching hours through the amount of hours that our volunteers did. Had we had our Volhours app in place, chances are that would have been higher because the data that we now are able to record is far more accurate.
Simple.
Efficient.
Manageable.
Easy really.